Good morning. All right, I think we're ready to roll. I started, I already started mixing, and I was chatting. Then I decided that I would start it again. So anyway, right here, all that I've mixed right here is the Winsor red and the lemon yellow. And I'm not going to put any Naples in this. I think we need that just real intense color, but I do want to take that over here and mix a little bit more of that lemon in it. Well actually let's mix a whole lot in it and see what we get. Yeah. Because up here closer to the sun itself, if you see, it's coming down way lighter, and then it gets into this darker, deeper orange as it fans further away from the sun. And as a matter of fact, I think that we can even go one step lighter than that. So let's do that. I'm putting out way much paint, y'all. You won't need this much paint, so. And I've got enough on the back of there, maybe just to leave it without adding even any more of that orange. So yeah, I think that's what I want. If you can see right there where it comes straight down from the sun, when it first hits the top of those trees, that's much lighter than it gets way down here at the bottom. So we've got 3 colors of orange, and I think we're good there. Get my little t-shirt. I'll show you this t-shirt. It's a well, I don't know if you can see it. I don't want to mess up my paint, but if you can see it, it is absolutely covered with paints of all colors, and that's just for this one painting. All right, now let's see. We want to come back up in here to these clouds, and of course we know we'll need some white. So let's put a dollop of white over here on the edge. And our base color in those clouds is the Payne's Gray. We have a little bit of raw umber that we just soften that gray down a little bit with, because otherwise it's just more blue than we want. And I'm going to put us over here, I'm going to put us some Winsor red, because we will definitely be highlighting these clouds. You see all this pink in these clouds. And let me see. Down in here we might see a little bit of Naples highlights. We'll put a little bit out. We might not use much of it, but we'll have it there. All right, I'm about to sneeze, y'all, so hold on a second. Achoo. Hold on. Okay. There we go. All right. Let me take about half of this. And go ahead and we'll mix our darkest color. Oops, I just slid that photograph through through my paint. That happens regularly with me. I usually have paint all over it, all over my photographs. I hope your week is starting out well. Mine is. It's a beautiful day here, so this afternoon I'm going to go outside and work in my flower beds again, or my kitchen garden. It is almost ready to call it enough for the winter. Let's darken that just a little bit more. And they'll all be ready to start in the spring. I'm excited about that. It's hard to see. My light is a little glary. And I'm still not dark enough. Let's take a little bit more of this paint and just a little bit more of the brown, or the raw umber rather. All right, if you can see these furthest right here are kind of this more gunmetal gray, so we're going to leave some of that right there, but up in here we can see that some of those are much more brown, so let's add some more raw umber to those. It's darker than that in the photograph, but I'm not going to go any darker than that. All right, let's put this over here out of the way. And then I want to just take about 1/3 of this and lighten it. Okay, and I want to take about another 1/3 of this and purple it up. I hope that you're seeing what I'm doing. I don't know if I'm let me see. I think you can. I'm looking upside down and, well, let's bring it down here. How's this? I'll bring it down here. I know you can see that. Okay, that's purpled, but let's lighten it just ever so slightly. Well, that wasn't ever so slightly, now was it? I got too intense right there. But I will be using some of this color, so yeah. So let's take about half of it over here and darken it back up. We'll get it. We will. We'll get her done. I see a little bit of that color, but not much. I'd rather have more of the red back in it. Yeah, that's better. All right. Now, let's make us some highlight color. All right, you can see we've got some really, really pale pinks going on, but I am going to add just a little bit of yellow because I don't like the intensity of that pink. I just want it a little bit softer. All right, and I do want some that's just a tad darker. Okay, see those colors down in there? And see in the purples and those real pale pinks. I think we got enough. There's so many colors just in these clouds that we could mix for 3 hours and not get them all. But we're going to try to keep this a little bit more simple than that. All right. I think that's all I'm going to mix right now. Hopefully, last time when we started working on the actual video, I ended up mixing some right in the middle, and I hope that won't be the case. If it is, I'll explain what I'm doing as I go. When we start the next video series, I want to come up with a different way to do the mixing videos. I think we'll do one big mixing video, and I'll do like a time mark for each session, so that you can just go back and watch that little short snippet of a video, because so many of these colors are in each session that we've done. And so we've wasted a lot of time doing this, but I hope that y'all have gained something. I've gained something by reacquainting myself with my colors. And anyway, let's get started with the painting. I'll see y'all in a minute. Bye-bye.